And if a guy doesn't have the courage to come up to you and ask you out, well, then he first needs to learn how to grow a pair of balls, because without them, he will not get far in life. You know, also from my observation, it's actually pretty funny. I was always into men who are very tall, but I also realized how sometimes a guy can be 2 meters tall with a 2 centimeters personality, whilst other times a guy might not be as tall, but he knows it because he doesn't have all the characteristics. He actually develops a personality, he's a charismatic person, and he tends to be a man. Get ready with me while I tell you a story time that proves that if he wanted to, he would. And if he doesn't, he simply didn't want you badly enough. I go to IE University, as you might all know, and there has been a guy that I have been seeing in the elevators constantly. And we were like making eye contact, and at some point I could tell that he obviously wanted to come up to talk to me. But whenever we met, I was either with my friends or I had to go out to go to class, right? If you feel that somebody is interested in you, that's probably most likely the case, because it's the energy, and energy never lies. You can always feel when you have a certain dynamic with a person. It's like, honestly, like, let's see, it's not that we ever exchange numbers or oopsies. Oh my god, not me putting my cream onto my skirt. Fuck. Either way, so it's not that we have exchanged numbers last year or anything like that. And on Thursday, mind you, today is Saturday, I met my thesis advisor. Okay, and after I meet my thesis advisor, I see how this guy fully comes up and sits right opposite of me on the like 16th floor on the long tables. And by that moment, I knew that give or take 5 minutes and he will definitely ask me a question, because when a guy is interested, he will always place himself in close proximity to you. Just imagine when you go to the club and then when you start talking to a guy, it's not by chance, it's because he places himself on purpose close to you so he can get a conversation out of you. And then the guy started talking to me, and eventually he asked me for my number. Girl, you never need to approach a guy first. Like, I don't know why some girls have the obsession to come up to a guy first and talk to him. If he doesn't come up to you first, he's not your future husband. Like, I'm really sorry, but if he can come up to you, he's not the one. And I don't care what reasons, if he's shy